Hi, good morning. So these videos started out with, like a thought would come to me and I would just want to record it via this medium because I really like video. So Hashem would give me an insight, or I would just be thinking about something and I would want to share it with a friend. So I started making these videos. And people responded really well to them, and I'm so grateful for that. And it really doesn't have anything to do with me. It's just Hashem coming through these messages. And then this morning I had a funny feeling. And I'm just being very honest here because I feel like honesty is the best policy. And if you could describe me in one way, it would be like my strongest quality is authenticity. I just have to be authentic or else I just die. I shrivel up and die. So this morning I was like, what should I make a video about today? What do you think people want to hear? That's where you start to get into really creepy territory. I realized, oh no, this sneaky thing had snuck into my mind, which is that I'm making these videos for other people. That's not true. It's not true. I believe that is like the evil inclination trying to get me. And really the reason why I make these videos is for me. And it's to share with other people the experience that I'm going through. And I heard something from Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs this morning. I'm getting these daily WhatsApp messages, and they're stunning every day and so clear. And the quote that I took away from this morning's video was, most people define faith as certainty. I define faith as the courage to live with uncertainty. This blew me away, this quote. The courage to live with uncertainty. And I think this is really the definition of vulnerability and being vulnerable. And what I realized when I heard that quote and when I sat down to make this video is I have a lot of uncertainty in my life. I have a lot of needs. I have a lot of wants. I have a lot of things I want to accomplish. And it's not clear to me that it's really all going to happen. And I am not certain. I am not certain that I'm going to get everything that I need. I'm not certain that I'm going to get everything I want. And I'm not certain that I'm going to be able to accomplish everything that I want to accomplish. And a place of uncertainty is a very uncomfortable place for me because it's a very vulnerable place to be in. But what I realized when I heard this quote, I define faith as the courage to live with uncertainty. I would even say it's the courage to live while being vulnerable. And I'm choosing to live that way today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get what I want. I'm not sure if I'm going to get what I need even. And that's, some people might describe that as a lack of faith, but really I'm still getting up in the morning and I'm still saying, thank you Hashem that I'm alive. Thank you I have a wonderful husband. Thank you I have children. Thank you I have a home. And I'm still going about my day with this idea that even though I don't feel it, I know it's somewhere inside of me that I'm going to get what I need. So even if this kind of uncertainty, this vulnerability, it percolates through my life a lot of the time, the overarching feeling that I have is that I'm going to get what I need. And I'm just going off of that. So if you ever thought that maybe I was making these videos because I want to be inspirational, got another thing coming. I really just make these videos because I'm trying to process my life. I said to my husband yesterday, I went upstairs to my office. I had built this beautiful office on the third floor of my house. I'm very blessed to have this space. And I was feeling very emotional and I wanted to go and daven mincha. So I went up the stairs and I turned on the ceiling fan, which is the light, and I would take a step forward to go and grab my sitter, and right in front of me, the ceiling fan crashes to the ground. It misses me by this much. And I was just so overwhelmed. Like, I just started to cry. I just was like, what does this mean? And why am I telling you this story? because later on I was telling my husband, I was still crying an hour later. I was still crying about it. And I think he was kind of confused, like, it's okay, like, you didn't get hurt, like, you weren't, it was all right. And I said, it's just so, it's hard sometimes to live so intensely. And he said to me the most beautiful words, which means he really sees me for who I am. He said, you wouldn't want it any other way. And it's true, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want to live a life, Stam life. I love living intensely and intently. And I guess I love living with uncertainty and being vulnerable also. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I love you all.